Greetings, sir and sirettes, and welcome back to Terratech with me, Lathrix, and of course, welcome to a brand new season in a brand new update. This time around though, we are going to go and play on the unstable branch 0.7.6.5. After a very long time deciding, asking a lot of people on Twitter and such, I have decided we are going to be starting a brand new world for this new season. The reason is we already had a lot of the stuff needed in the previous save, which would end up allowing us to skip a lot of the new content, which honestly just wouldn't be all that enjoyable. But don't worry, we will be skipping the tutorial and a lot of the early game stuff, just to make sure we get into the new stuff as soon as possible. These things are such as brand new items, like the Geocorp tracks, things like the new shield for Hawkeye, new biomes, new mission types. There's a lot which has been added, and honestly, one of my favourite new additions, when you destroy a block, well, when you remove a block from an enemy tech, there is a much higher chance that block actually survives, which will make the early and mid-game a lot more fun before we get heavily into crafting. Also, that is probably one of the best fights ever in the main menu. Well, we're going to play a new game. Well, sadly... Oh no, skip tutorial is here now, of course it is! In the regular mode, which isn't in the... what's it called? The unstable branch, you can't actually skip the tutorial. I wasn't aware of that, I am now incredibly happy. So I do apologise for anyone who's new to the channel and new to Terratech right now. The game has been out for a while, and honestly, the tutorial doesn't explain that much I can't explain myself. There we go, as always, the Hawkeye killing our poor little thing here, which honestly looks like a bomb anyway, so I can't really blame it. And down we go. So with the skip tutorial, oh, we just get all the stuff instantly at our feet. Okay then. Now just give me all that stuff. What have we got here? We've got a couple of extra blocks. Let's make it a 2x2. Probably would be best if that was at the back at least. Thank you. Normally, it would be telling us how to move our mouse and stuff, which thankfully it isn't doing this time, which I very much appreciate. We have one of those. One laser, one regular, and then we have some spare tires, which we don't need because we've built it like this, rather than building a sort of caterpillar. Okay. Off into the world we go. Oh, well, here's an issue. We haven't been given the solar panel. Oh, yes, we have. Okay, so it just skips a lot of the very start. We still have to go and get our solar generator and stuff. Okay, I'm completely fine with that. What I want to see, though, is an enemy. Let's see if we can knock off the blocks without destroying them all. Hello. Yep, that one survived at almost 100% health. So, is it just when they get knocked off, perhaps they get healed very slightly and invisibly, or perhaps they fall off a little bit easier now? Yeah, every block that fell off normally survived, and that was actually really good. Okay, really happy with that. Hopefully that will be something which continues as we continue onwards. That also means, though, we have a chance of getting rarer items from the invasions and stuff. So maybe this time around, we'll be a little bit more combat-orientated. The last playthrough, I was a bit more timid, a bit more safe. We went with a lot of base building, well, at least crafting and that type of base building. This time, maybe focus more on just killing everything in sight, honestly. Blood for the blood god and all that good stuff. Hello, my lovely solar panel. I would love to have you on my craft. Please. Ahem. Thank you. That should repair us in a second, right? Did that just make a water noise? Well, okay, I'm sure shields would make a water noise. That's reasonable to me. Okay, there we go. Let's put this here. Now, I think we can actually anchor techs. So one of the new things we can do is anchor and unanchor our vehicles a lot easier. Yep, we are now an anchored base. We are now a vehicle. Base, a vehicle. Oh, with that being so easy, how about a focus of the season is to make the ultimate... moving base. If we can just constantly anchor and unanchor, it means we can have everything on our craft really easily. You could already do that, but having it as a true base would be a lot more interesting, I think. Let's be quick. No, I was hoping to be a bit faster. Actually, what I should have done then Rather than do that, I could have just gone anchor, then the solar panel would have turned online, and there we go. So already getting a bit of use for the whole anchor, unanchor thing, because now, whenever we need to heal, we don't need to go back to our base, because our base is us. And let's demonstrate that again. Okay, such a little change, and honestly, I'm really happy about that. I was a little bit worried, I've got to be honest, about there not being enough new stuff to warrant a full new Let's Play. Well, it's the full new season, but honestly, I do feel like it's the best way to get my interests back in the game. And so far, it's proving to be pretty good, even with such little things like that, because already it's making me think about different ways of playing, which is exactly what I want to see. And now we wait. So one minor little change then, as you can see behind us, we are now leaving Terratech, which is really awesome. It's the little things in life, you know? Hello, Scannabug. Really want your gun, so I'm trying to be a bit careful there. Hopefully that doesn't destroy it. Sadly it did. Okay, so the actual explosion is still fairly dangerous then. Okay, physics kind of took a back seat there because of that wheel. Good to know. So then, what that last fight has taught us is that if we want an item, shooting it is a must. Allowing it to stay on there when the craft explodes is a good way to lose the item. There we go, like that. Did a little bit too much damage there. Okay, we've got one block still, so that's still pretty good. Let's anchor ourselves up. And now, let's sort out what we're going to do here. So I guess just put that there for now. This can go back on the back. Therefore, we can actually put the wheels on the side now, especially the wheel on the front, which has been annoying. Oh dear. Yeah, maybe not then. As I do want the gun there. Actually, what we could do, this goes on the back, this goes on the side. Until we have enough blocks to actually make a proper stylized vehicle, this is pretty much how it's going. Sorry, but you can't anchor here. I didn't try to, but thank you for the information. We can't anchor here, guys. Write that in your journals. I know you have one. It seems like the enemy we're after is already under attack by someone else. Hello there, that's my stuff, you know. Oh, that's going to explode. Well, at least it hurt the enemy as well. Wait, I have stuff I need to collect. Darn you. No, I don't want to anchor. Okay, that's what the problem is. Move. So if you're already anchored, then you try to lift up. That's what the message comes from. Excuse me, little thief. Can we ram it? Let's see if we can. Oh, fine. And pop. And anchor. And let's put all this stuff on our bot. Well, at least now we have a 3x4 base, so hopefully that'll be a lot easier to build decently on. Radar is done, but I want all the stuff we left behind a second ago, so that we can have a second layer to fire on. All we're missing now is the battery. And once again, being able to anchor with just the basic solar panel means we can actually power up our batteries wherever we are. We don't need to bring anything with us. I really love the new anchor system. What on earth are those wheels doing? They just want to be real wheels. Is that so wrong? The answer is yes, by the way. It's terrible. Oh no, we do have another block. Let's put that there for now. Actually, yeah, it's fine. Are you a gun? You'd be lovely if you were. Nope, you were a wheel. Of course you're a wheel. We don't really have much more space, though, so I'm afraid, wheels, you are staying there. We definitely have an abundance of wheels. All I want now is guns and regular blocks. And thankfully, we can actually buy an unlimited supply of regular blocks now from the store. Which I think is really awesome. Only the basic blocks, of course, nothing fancy, but still pretty darn nice. I'll have you, I'll have you, I'll kill you, I'll have you. Well, kind of outranging him there, and he doesn't really seem to really mind us shooting him. Maybe that's just his thing, he likes being shot at. Each to their own, I suppose. The water noise for the shield, kind of getting to me a little bit, gotta be honest. Not in a bad way, but it's certainly a sound. No, it's certainly a sound. We have one block over there as well, so what we can do is put one there. I'll put one on the other side as well. You go here. You go back here. We have loads of spare wheels already. Let's move. Have to remember to unanchor before pressing B. It does seem to really want to mess things up. It hasn't yet, but I can just see that glitching out horribly. Do we have any more of those small wheels? The back ones? Yes, we do. Okay. They're more just for stabilizing the craft, and that doesn't really matter too much here, but may as well. There we go. We're actually pretty big, considering we haven't finished the tutorial section yet. Why am I magnetically attracted to this tree? Ooh, something's really going on with my steering. Oh, I had something stuck underneath me. Okay, that explains that. I was a little bit confused there. Your battery was scattered to the winds when you crash-landed. We've pinpointed its location, although it appears to be suspended mid-air. Suspended. Also, are those new trees? They look significantly bigger than the old ones. I do know there's a sub-biome now in the grassland, and I think this is it. Huh, so we already found one of the new sub-biomes. I think that's it, anyway. Yeah, you can go at the very back. And let's anchor ourselves so we can charge up fully. Once again, did I mention that I absolutely love the new anchor system, and hate the word suspended. And finally, return to the crash location. Why? Return to where you first crash-landed to pick up some supplies. Oh, okay. I like free stuff. Something else I really want to build now, after being able to anchor like this, is perhaps a portable turret. Essentially using one of the fixed anchors, the ones which can rotate in place, and then building a small vehicle around it, but still focusing on the fact it's a turret. That way, we can move it around. Once we find some enemies, we simply anchor up. We can start getting unlimited power from our solar panels. All of the shields are then powered up, and we can fight everything around us in relative safety, constantly recharging our shields during the battle. And now I've said that, I really want this as a standard vehicle. Ooh, pretty. Lots of regular blocks. Anything new, or is it just the standard stuff? It seems like it's the standard stuff. That's fine by me, though. Hello! Oh good, you actually have the wheels I want, since some of those just dropped. Let's get away from here, though, so we stop fighting there. And this is why I want those wheels, because it's so much quicker than me. I also wish I had manual aim, because this is going to be silly. It's like the fight at the start. Even guns at the back wouldn't really help here, honestly. Well, maybe it would help a little bit, but not all that much. Yep. Rocket Patrol, also known as the most annoying craft in the game. I'm really sluggish because I've just placed everything just to move this stuff around. Don't destroy my own blocks. Great. If I had just stayed still, nothing bad would have happened. And pop. Thank you very much. Okay, let's dump some of this really low stuff, shall we? Then we can rebuild and leave the area. There's also some new missions, I've been told, for flying and such, so hopefully we'll be able to fly a little bit earlier than usual and get a bit of a good experience with that. Although I do still want the moving turret more than anything else, so that's still my main goal. Because that would even solve fights like that. Being able to turn in place very quickly would be amazing. Now, although these are better, do I have a spare? Yes, I do. Excellent. Put these in the middle, like so. And then bring all the extra blocks with us, because why not? After this, we can actually build a proper design, which isn't just, well, thrown together nonsense like it is currently. You can stay there, facing backwards. And do I want any of the regular wheels? Not really. I do want the blocks, though, so let's take those with us, and then let's get on our way. Oh, of course, we do want the weapons as well. Always something else to pick up from the dead. And power up. Here we are, so this was it. It was just taking us to a trading station. Although, I am going to have to fight something first. That is pretty big. Oh, that's something I didn't realise. Enemies are too close to anchor, so I would have to really plan the anchoring ahead of time. How far is it, though? Okay, to be fair, we're not actually gaining any distance then, so that wasn't really a good example. Well, goodbye. That was a bit painful for us, but we did indeed win. Well, that is something to note, so maybe the mobile turret idea isn't as good as I originally thought. It still means, though, we can place turrets a lot easier than usual, but... Oh, didn't he drop his shield? Really? Well, that's just annoying. Yeah, we need a base somewhere so we can start storing all of this stuff. Let's just get back to the trading station again and see what they want us to do next. Actually, first of all, let's replace some of these, like so. Oh, I've lost a block on the front as well. That's just irritating. So let's see how far we need to be away from the enemy before we can actually put down the anchor. That's quite far away. So the only time I can really see this being useful then is when you go and actually collect something and then enemies are about to spawn. You can quickly activate this because they'll go for you automatically. Or, of course, just as we're using it currently. There's no need to go back to a base because we are constantly able to just recharge. We just plant down our roots and then continue where we left off. So right now we need to earn some money by selling resources. That's fine because there's some lovely green resources over here. Thank you very much for the gun, and a lot of other stuff as well. Yeah, it does seem like a lot more is dropping. It's still not that much, but certainly better than it was. Now, I would really like the green gem stuff, please, because that's definitely worth more than the others. Any more of it, or was that it, just 2? Oh, maybe just 2. Maybe I'm missing some. Doesn't really matter. Let's just go and sell and then grab the rest. Moving a lot better now I've added all the wheels properly. 6 for you, and 155 per green one, so we only needed 1 of those. Well, that's just fine. For a rookie prospector, you're certainly showing great something. I'm glad I'm showing great something. Check the mission board again. Now, actually, what I want to look for first, before we look at the mission board, is there any of those lovely rotational blocks? No, there isn't. Not yet, at least. I will be on the lookout for those. Now, one other thing in this update I wanted to quickly check out, so let's just spawn in a new vehicle, let's add some items to it, because why not, is how you store techs. Oh, so you don't need the black hole generator. There we go. And it's gone, and then if I want it again, I can simply re-add it into the world, though I think I need to save the design first. Either way, still pretty cool. Wait, I have an inventory? I don't have a black hole. Question. No. Well, that's new. The inventory before would only activate once you got the... Is it the SCU or the SUC? Either way, the storage generator. So now then, if I spawn in that block again... This is actually really good for me, because I am someone who likes a very nomadic sort of playstyle, not really staying in one spot for too long, which may be why I ended up losing interest last time before completing the season in every way. I mean, we had pretty much done every single goal, just a few things left. This, on the other hand, will certainly keep me interested for a lot longer, so that goes away. Goodbye. And now we have all of our blocks ready to use in the future. That is really, really cool. Okay, so what mission are we looking for then? Where is the mission board? There we go. That's a lot of stuff. That is a lot of stuff. What should we do first? Big Yellow. Oh, Geocorp. Yes, I would like the Geocorp license as soon as possible, so grab that. We should really just grab them all, shouldn't we? Okay, but first of all, let's go and do Big Yellow. That'd be a great start. Instantly starting off by getting one of the other licenses. Also, I wonder if there's a hotkey for the anchor tech. That would be fantastic. You know what? I am actually really looking forward to this playthrough. It's showing a lot of promise to allow me to do a lot of the stuff I couldn't do before, and that is lovely. Oh, don't destroy that laser! I want to knock it off, but I don't want to destroy it. Now, its cabin is quite far away from the laser, so hopefully we can knock it out without destroying the laser too much. That's great. Oh, we have got a lot of stuff. 2 of them. Well, right now, we'll do what we did before. Put down our other little tech. Attach everything to that tech. And then simply put that tech into storage. I love the fact we have storage from the start as well. Once again, improving the early game, which is lovely for me. Especially as someone who does like restarting games. I think that's my other problem, really, in general, especially when it comes to making videos. I love the early game of games. I like the starting grind, the learning new aspects, and checking out changes. Not exactly a bad thing, but certainly can be problematic with longer seasons. Anyway, you vanish. So, if we want to build with any of the new stuff, we very easily can. Really should have grabbed the other gun first, but that's a bit of a dirt moment for me. Yay, we have a light! I wanted a light. There we go. Now we can be beautiful in the dark. And there's a second gun anyway. So we don't actually get the light. No beautifulness for us. Well, before it gets dark, let's get some more power, and let's do... Destroy enemy backup. Well, that gets us more items. You're a winner. Which one's closest? You're a winner. Let's go do that one. Well, will this one be a trap? And the answer is... I was actually kind of hoping it would be, because then we could test out this. Oh, is that what I think it is? Please say it is. Rotating anchor. That's exactly what I wanted. Okay, you will take the place of that. Come on, there we go. You go there. So now anchor. Oh, look at that. Whilst we're anchored. And please be a shield. Shield. Wow, we just got 2 of the things we wanted the most. That is... What the... Experimental tow ring. A tow ring used with a tow hook allows you to join multiple techs together. We could play such a nomadic playthrough rather. Game through. And a power gauge. I don't know what a power gauge is either. We'll add a power gauge to your hood. Oh, that's really cool as well. Not too amazingly useful, but still really cool. So where's the power gauge then? You said you'd add it to my hood. Are you not working yet? I can't see that. Can any of you see a power bar currently on my hood anywhere? Well, it's cool anyway. It's very cool. It's a cool idea, but not apparently working yet. Okay, so what we need to do now... So what we need to do now is put down the shield. And click. Lovely. And now, when we do the anchor thing, we become a turret. Completely able to turn, quite quickly in fact. And we have unlimited power as long as it's daytime. And in the future, perhaps we can add other things. And let's add the tow rig, why not? Everything else, let's put back in the storage. I am so happy with these minor changes. They seem so minor, and perhaps none of you will share my happiness with all of these, but you know what? They're freaking fantastic. They're exactly what I wanted. Okay, destroy enemy backup. Destroy the enemies. Will do. Although, I do actually want these first. Hello. But yeah, we could actually have a completely nomadic playstyle, so no true permanent base anywhere. Let's anchor ourselves. Can we hit that guy from there and get him to follow me? No, sadly not. Would have been cool if we could. Would have been cool if we could, but sadly not. Can I crash into more things? But anyway, I would like to see your feedback, or at least hear your feedback. What do you think about making this a true Nomad playthrough in terms of a challenge? We aren't allowed to build a permanent base. Now we're anchored. Yeah, the anchor thing's not really going to work unless things are about to spawn in. Oh my god! What the hell are you? Okay, I think I'm going to have to wait until daytime because that is a behemoth. We lost one of our... Okay, we lost one basic gun and we lost one of our drills. Yeah, let's wait until daytime, shall we? We also need more batteries. We need more batteries and that's pretty much it. Okay, let's try this again. This time it also seems to be a little bit distracted, which is absolutely fine by me. Just try and stick there as much... Okay, we are actually healing it, which isn't the best, but still, a lot of damage is being done, and there goes our shield again. But we did eventually win this time, okay. So the problem is as well, the repair shield is taking up so much power. Hello! Oh, that's just not fair. Did I just lose my... Yeah, I did. Well. Can I please have this? Thank you. Well, we didn't actually lose anything, thankfully. It's right over there, but even so. Yeah, we do not have enough batteries right now to have both the repair bubble and the shield bubble. That's the main problem. Okay, let's heal up again. Then let's try from the top to kill the enemy. Why have I got a little wheel on the front? That definitely wasn't the case earlier. Maybe I could use the Geocorp lasers. That I will do next time. We're just so vulnerable at the moment, though, that's the problem. And apparently, oh yeah, I've not moved my cab back either, so my cab's still right at the front. We would have won that fight if my cab wasn't so vulnerable. Thank you for fighting each other. Have batteries been nerfed or something? Or is it just I've only got one? This time let's be a bit more careful, and our cab is already exposed. Yeah, that cab needs to move back ASAP. Not the best starter bot, admittedly. Well, this is happening. I was just about to swap over where the cab is, and we are under attack. Now, sadly, right now, that's a really bad position for us, but thankfully he moved closer to us. So the turret idea really works out when it actually works. So, anyway. There we go, that's better. Honestly, it wants to be in the middle as well, but we don't really have time for that right now as I am reaching the end of this recording session. There we are, back to our regular wheels as well. There's still another enemy? Oh. Haven't I died enough already? It's the first episode, I've already died once. You can go up like this and can be a back gun, because why not? No, you can be a front gun. Actually, no, you can't because of this as well. Then never mind. We'll come back to collect all these in a second. Let's get back to fully charged, though. Not that it's been doing us too much good. Oh, that's our guy from earlier. Hello. Shame you don't have a battery. I could really use one of those. And down you go. And a lot of stuff for us. A second solar panel wouldn't go amiss either. Are they devil horns? Oh, they are. Well, that's neat. And we have an AI module as well. I wonder what would happen if I used that to anchor. The AI module. Would I still gain control of the tech, or would it become automatic? It would be amazing if it became automatic. Okay, let's see what actually happens. Do that. Click. Some way I can actually do that. It seems to glitch out a little bit. Did I put it the wrong way around or something? Well, technically that's backwards, but still. Yeah, that's not wanting to do what I want it to do. Let's just make sure it is going correctly. Yep, that should definitely work. And no. Well, it was worth a shot. I didn't think it would work, but sadly, it is what it is. So give me back the other one. Thank you very much. I wonder, can I spawn this in? Oh, that's interesting. So if I do actually make this turret, I could spawn that in just before a fight. Well, certainly interesting. Let's grab all the stuff, put it onto something, and then we can carry on. Do I want the second solar generator, is a question. I kind of do, honestly. Just to charge up a little bit faster in the future. Of course, that'll be better once we have some more batteries as well. There we go. For a second, I thought that wasn't going to work, and that was really confusing. Okay, well, I'm going to collect all these items, and that'll be that. So thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed the start of a brand new season, then of course, likes, favourites, shares, comments, all that good stuff helps out me, helps out the channel, and most importantly, shows that Terratech is a series you wish to see continued in the future. I feel like this season could be a lot of fun, especially if we purposefully play in a very different type of playstyle. So thank you, and goodbye.